Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video. Today we're working on the 33.4 again, and we've got a guest from Australia. This is Kirra. She's one of the staff members for Aoba-Ku Garage. She looks after all the office stuff and like sales and things like that. So if you've ever ordered anything from Aoba-Ku Garage, chances are you've spoken to her before. Anyways, we need to tighten up some AN lines again because they're still weeping a little bit of oil. I finally got the right tools and spanners for that. And then we're going to adjust the handbrake, and then we're going to give her a tour, take her around, show her up garage, take her to SDF tuning shop, and a full Tomei factory tour. So it's going to be an awesome day. And let's get started. So before I get on to tightening these AN lines, Kira's going to be putting on a new pod filter on my car. I spoke about this previously, that I temporarily still use the airflow meter with this old pod filter until I could get a new one. The best one I could get was from Aeroflow in Oz, and I just told Kira to bring it with her when she was visiting. So it worked out really well. So she's going to put that on while I'm working on the oil lines, and then we'll do the handbrake stuff later, put you guys on the time lapse, and then we'll smash through it. All right, so we're on our way to the Tomei factory. Once we get there, I'm probably not going to film a whole bunch of the tour just because I've done that before in previous videos. So if you want to see a full Tomei factory tour, I'll put a link up to one of them up here. But once we get there and we head to up garage and stuff, I'll still film a little bit and stuff like that so you guys can follow the journey. Okay, so here we are at Tomei. Now we've already been inside and Kira's still in there, and I realized I left my camera down in the car. So we're going to head back into the factory and show you guys around just a little bit. We'll go into the packing section here. And this is where the cams are made that you guys all get to see. Some freshly grinded cams, and then the blank cams are there. And then some more blank cams here that are going to get grounded and turned down into that. It's all really cool. And this is one of their older machines here. So this one they've had for over 20 years. And then this is their brand new machine, which has a nice viewing window that you can see in and see the cam as it's being grinded. But right now, obviously the older one doesn't have a previewing window, but it is grinding cams right now. And you can see all the waste that's coming out from the milling and stuff, and all the like little pieces of metal that's being grinded off that comes out here, falls into here, and then gets disposed of. So it's kind of interesting, you know, seeing how a blank cam turns into this. It's really nice. So blank, freshly grinded. It's pretty cool. Every cam that comes through the Tomei factory gets checked here, and they make sure on every single load that everything's okay and within spec. They're using a ball gauge here. And it's really cool, like the attention to detail, how they check every single cam to make sure you guys are getting a good product. Kira's freaking out over the Tomei JZX100 D1 car. It's really cool. Obviously a stroke 3.6 litre 2JZ. Turbo, that is quite literally one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. There's my iPhone 7 Plus in comparison. Like, it's a big turbo. The thing sounds amazing too. Yeah, they use a little ratchet strap to hold the hydro on so it doesn't roll anywhere. Really cool little setup. And obviously they're not competing in FD this year. Usually the driver that they use is Kenji Yamanaka. I think I pronounced that right, Yamanaka, yeah. But yeah, really cool. I love this car so much. It'd be cool driving this one day. This looks like a pretty cool product that Tomei makes. It's a little smoker's ashtray table. I don't know if you can get that on their retail store though. Alrighty, so we've just gotten to up garage and Kira's already inside. Once again, I left the camera in the car, so I had to come out and grab it. Really nice, clean S13 Silvia here. It's pretty cool. He's got a really big dildo shifter, if you can see that. And then there's a really cool little cappuccino right there, which is awesome. Anyways, we're gonna head inside. There's some really cool parts in at the moment, so we'll go check that out. So other than all the usual awesome stuff here at Up Garage, I've shown this in a previous video, and I'm kind of wondering why no one's bought this yet. This stuff is so cheap, and like some of the coolest memorabilia you could ever get. Literally, this is from Up Garage's D1 comp car, and it's just here for sale, these over fender parts, and they're fairly priced. Like this BN Sports front bar for an S15, it's about 320 Australian. These rear over fenders for an S15, they're only about $190, $180 Australian. Rear bar BN Sports for about $250 Australian is there. And then the front over fenders, the front quarters, these here are about $200 Australian as well. Like they're just some cool stuff that, like, I don't know if anyone would ever put them on their car. That's maybe why they're not selling. But like these rear over fenders would look super cool up on someone's wall somewhere. So if you're in Japan and you're able to get one of these home with you, definitely come here and pick it up, because some pretty cool memorabilia, as I just said. Anyways, we'll see if there's anything else really cool here. Their wall of exhaust that just goes on for ages is kind of cool. So Kirra's got herself a purchase. Really cool little old Impul Hoshino Racing horn, and I still can't believe that they have these horns hooked up on buttons here. It's a little bit crazy. Ugh, so loud. Kirra's checking out the wheels section right now, and I was just having a look at some of these really cool old Longchamps that are here. They've got full sets here, which are fairly decently priced, and there's even a little pair of SSR meshes there. But these are actually pretty nice. I'm not sure what brand this is, but it kind of like looks like the work kind of, what is it, like the Sierra, Kaisera or something? They kind of look similar to that, but I do like this design. It's kind of nice. And obviously the 326 wheels are still here. But yeah, always good to see some good wheels that I can't afford. These are the wheels I was talking about that those other ones up the front looked like, and I don't know, Sierra or whatever I was thinking, but yeah, no, the CR Kiwamis is what I was thinking they look like, and they do. They look very similar design. I wonder if they're copies of these, but these work wheels are some of my favorite type. And then they've got all the usual ones in here. Got some Enkis, RPF ones, some Volk Racing, GRCs, and then some other more Volk Racing Rays. T37s, fair few of those in stock right now. They're getting ready because at the moment it's like Gaijin season, right? So all the foreigners are coming over on cheap flights from Jetstar, so upping all the prices. So this is when you don't buy something from Up Garage. Got some other nice little wheels out here. Some Tanabes SSR meshies. Some other, oh, these are the Speed Stars, the Mark 1s. These look awesome. Pretty cool. Normally you find these ones like outside on display. Looks like they've got some other work in motion. The CR Kiwamis. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what this wheel is. This looks crazy. It's a Enki Sport RCT5. That looks insane. Pretty interesting. So we got the SDF, and Denny's already swapping out my wheels. Like a champ as always. Already got this one done and good to go, and then we'll drop Kirra back off at the train station and she'll head home and we'll be good to go. Okay, so I'm back home and let's go through some of the loot today. Tomei hooked me up with this awesome their 50th anniversary shirt. So I mean, when it comes to Tomei Parts and things like that, they've been in the industry of making custom aftermarket parts for cars since 1968, 50 years. There's not a lot of companies out there that make aftermarket parts that have the experience and the history that these guys do. So even if, you know, anyone wants to like kind of bitch and complain about how the pricing on their parts and stuff is a little bit expensive, just think about the 50 years of experience in that company that goes into these parts, and the R&D work and things like that. Like, they know what they're doing. They've got all this experience. So I think it's definitely worth the extra couple dollars, because everything just bolts up and is perfect, like true bolt-on, you know what I mean? Anyways, we got a, I guess the dump pipe or the dump elbow from the back of the turbo for the RB25. So this will bolt up to the back of my turbo, and as you can probably already see, the pipe that connects to the turbo flange is the full size of the flange. So the factory one
normally like stops right here and clogs up this top section here. So it means that when the internal wastegate flap opens, it all hits here and has a back pressure issue and tries to push down into this section and causes problems, and it causes flow issues essentially. Now these are known, the moment you bolt one of these onto your factory turbo, you're known to gain like 50 horsepower right off the bat because of the flow increase. So I'm really excited to kind of like put that to the test. Now they did have the cams ready for me to put in my car, but we're going to hold off on the cams, do this first, see what difference this makes. Then after that, we're going to do the cams. We're still doing cams, don't worry. I just want to systematically go through all these little things that, you know, only cost like $400, $500 and stuff, you know, here and there, that do such a big difference to your car. You know, who would have thought that this is going to probably gain 50 horsepower right off the bat and fix all my flowing issues? Like, that would be crazy, but I know there's more to it than that. We will need cams, but let's look at the difference that this makes by itself. Kit comes with all the gaskets that I need, new studs and bolts for the 3-bolt flange here, and it even comes with a little adapter if I want to get my like exhaust temp sensor put in there. That's kind of cool, but I don't even run the factory O2 sensor anymore. I've only got the wideband. So also comes with some nice stickers, the Tomei Extreme stickers, and then the Tomei, you know, engine specialist stickers, and this is some interesting English, bolt smooth paste. I assume that just means anti-seize. But yeah, and some instructions there as well. So that's kind of cool. I'm really digging this shirt. This is the back of the shirt, and then the front of the shirt's just got the simple Tomei logo there. Really cool shirt. It was so good today visiting Tomei and you know, talking to them about things we want to do in the future again, as well as like just getting Kirra like the coolest little tour of the place. And obviously I didn't show the whole tour in the footage. I did give you guys like a little bit of a, you know, show you guys a little bit about like cams and how they get to you guys and the things that they do and stuff to make sure you're getting a quality product. So I hope you really like that. But like, you know, we got to go and look in their engine dyno room. They had a 1J on there that they're testing a new turbo on prototype. Then, you know, we went and looked at their actual full car dyno, which is a dyno jet, by the way. So it's the Australian version, which is kind of cool to see that thing over there. And I also know the price tag of those is like 100 grand. So that's kind of like, wow. So they had that there with their really old Datsun, and it had, with the A12 engine in it, the old like Advent Racing one was in there. So that was cool to see. And then obviously the 35 GTR that was there, the D1 Mark II JZX 100 that was there. Like, just so many cool things, and like obviously being able to catch up with all the staff again, say hi, and, you know, just laugh and talk about other funny things. But anyways, it was just really good, and it felt good to be able to show Kirra all of that, because she's never been to Japan before, and she's, you know, worked in Otaku Garage now for over like maybe a year and a half, nearly 2 years now. And you know, she's just been dealing with Tomei and talking to them heaps and processing you guys' orders, I guess, you know, and other customers and things like that. And just, you know, for her to be able to actually meet like the people she talks to and emails with and stuff was really good. So anyways, I had a great time. I'm rambling on now. I really hope you enjoyed this video. There's some really cool stuff happening on Sunday. Today is actually Friday. So in 2 days, I'm going to be going all the way out to Gunma, which is where the Toge mountains and that are really famous here in Japan. Not going into the mountains, but we're actually going to like kind of a gymkhana track day. And for half of the day, I'm going to be doing tandem practice with Serena-chan. So that's going to be fun. We're going to be doing some tandem practice there. Kira's going to be coming with her family as well, so that'll be cool to hang out there, and just a general good vlog, I guess. Anyways, guys, thanks heaps for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out all my social media down in the description. Join the Discord, guys. Get in the conversation. Would love to see some more of you guys there. If you want to send me anything, my PO box is there in the description as well. And with that, I'll catch you later, guys. Ja mata ne.